if you are a fan of what the Takara Legends Transformers line was doing over the past couple of years, then you might get one last burst of something interesting coming from that side of the ocean. It is a promotional item that is going to be working with a Japanese rock band, and it gives us a pretty interesting Transformer product that will be probably very limited in the future, and something to kind of pay attention to if this is up your bag. Now, what this is exactly is Takara, along with the Japanese rock band Bump of Chicken, are working together to make a promotional item that they're going to be using over what they call their Aura Arc Tour 2019, which will be happening over the next couple of days as of this recording, as well as an opportunity to pick up some products, including the product in question, over on their website between November 3rd and November 4th. Now, what is this exactly we're talking about here? So, it is a repaint of the Scout Bumblebee toy from Transformers, I guess Titans Return over here and Legends over there in Japan. And it comes with, of course, the little Exo-Suit Daniel or Spike head. But these things have been repainted extensively to kind of change a different narrative to be used for this promotion. Now, the Bumblebee has been repainted into a powder blue with little white accents and stuff, and given the Bump of Chicken, I guess we'll call it the band logo on the arm, and the little exosuit is now changed to a character named Chama, and I'll get into who that is in a moment. Now, this whole promotion, like I said before, is wrapped around that of a band in Japan by the name of Bump of Chicken. Now, people who aren't familiar with that band, they've done a lot of stuff in the anime world. If you're a fan of, let's say, Blood Blockade Battlefront, they did the opening. Jushinki Pandora, they did the opening for that too. If you're a big One Piece person, they did the ending theme for the movie One Piece Dead End Adventure. What else? Oh, they did the 3D Doraemon movie. They did the theme song for that. And if you're a video game person, even stuff like Final Fantasy Type 0, they were the theme song for that. Now, on top of all of this, it's also going to have, so you have that Bumblebee figure, and included with that Bumblebee figure is going to obviously be the instructions, but a nice piece of original art. And that original art is also going to lead into some of the other products related to this. So the original art that comes with the instructions is done by the famous Studio Trigger, which we all know for Gurren Lagann, Panty and Stocky, and of course Gridman that we've been talking about the past couple of months and everything like that. So we get some original art too of this Bumblebee repaint and Chama. Now, of course, this Bumblebee repaint is called Sonic Blue Bumble, Bumble being Bumblebee's name in Japan, and Exo-Suit Chama being the little dude. Now, the name of the Bumblebee and this Exo-Suit character is all named after the bassist of this group. So the bassist of this group, his full name is actually named Yoshifumi Nao, and his nickname is Chama, which is a play on Abochama, which means like, you know, like when you're like, if you ever watch an anime, when you have like that rich kid, you have like the butler's like, oh, Bochama. So it's kind of short on that. And so this bassist of this group has a blue guitar called Sonic Bass, Fender Bass 6.5, whatever. So the Bumblebee is essentially named after his guitar, and the little exosuit is supposed to be the actual bassist himself with the Bumblebee. Apparently this guy, Yoshifumi, a.k.a. Chama, is a huge anime dork. He's a self-professed anime and gaming otaku. He loves doing art books. He loves drawing anime and manga. So this is kind of a, how do I put it, a dream project for him to be able to do something with Takara and Transformers. On top of this, they also say that on their website, you will also be able to get a t-shirt of this Takara Transformers collaboration with them. And the t-shirt also will feature Studio Trigger art. Now, I just want to separate some stuff here. The art that's going to come with the figure itself is done by Inoshi, I believe it is, who worked again on Gridman, Gurren Lagann, Panty Stocking, stuff like that. The t-shirt itself is going to be done by Hiromi Wakayashi and Asuri Nishigori, also guys that worked on Gurren Lagann. It's all Studio Trigger guys, essentially. If you watched Gridman over the weekend, if you watched Panty and Stocking in the past, if you liked Gurren Lagann, if you liked, even they worked on One Piece also and little things here and there, these guys are actually, you know what? One thing that you guys might be familiar with, they did the X-Men anime all those years ago too. So if you like those guys' work, their art is going to be all over this stuff, whether it be the t-shirts and everything. I'm going to link the website where all this stuff could be pre-ordered. If you are interested, it'll be a 2-day window in order to do this. And I mean, if this is something that's up your alley, it sure is obscure. It sure is obscure. And I know someone like Josh Perez, who's a big Bumblebee collector, he's going to definitely be keeping an eye out for this thing. But I mean, it's not a Glyph homage. For people who don't know, Glyph is the blue repaint of Bumblebee. It's not so much a Glyph homage as it's kind of its own thing here. Really just a big homage to this rock band. And their music's actually not that bad. If you're someone who likes Japanese rock music or that J-rock kind of scene, Bump of Chicken is actually some pretty good stuff. And you can find a lot of their stuff on YouTube if you want to just get a small sample of what they do. This is going to be 4,000 yen for the figure, which is it comes to about 36, 37 American. Again, it'll be that 2-day window, and also their t-shirt will also be available online to purchase. So if this is something that catches your fancy, be sure to check it out. Limited item. I know this is something I'm going to see Azusa have in the future on his TFCon tables in the future, but if you want your opportunity now to pick this up, definitely check this out. Really cool little item. And hey, it's a Bumblebee in blue, which always looks good.